In this video, I'll show you how I wash my makeup brushes step by step, what I use, how I clean different types of brushes, the tools that help me clean different foundation brushes from the inside, how I properly wash and disinfect my makeup sponges, and how I deal with lawn wear and waterproof makeup that just won't come out. I have a whole pile of dirty brushes here after my recent makeup experiments, so let's wash them together. Alright, we are in the bathroom and this is my tray of dirty brushes. For convenience, I like to separate brushes into big and small ones, and I always start with the bigger ones. My process is very simple. I wet the brush, lather it, clean the bristles, and rinse. And that's it, same steps every time. Now let's talk about soap. For washing my brushes, I personally prefer a solid bar of soap, ideally antibacterial. I like having a lot of product on the brush so it really grabs all the pigment. So first, I lather all my brushes and let them sit for a bit while I move on to the next ones. I usually start with foundation brushes because they're hardest to clean and they need time for the product to break down. Powder and eyeshadow brushes are much easier, they clean really quickly. But notice that the handle stays mostly dry and the brushes are not sitting in water. Soaking them like that can damage the brush over time. When I tried liquid brush cleansers, I ended up using way too much. I kept adding more and more product to each brush and it just felt messy and inefficient. So for me, bar soap works best. I've tried different ones, including special makeup brush soaps, and honestly, I don't see a big difference, so I just use what's convenient. Once everything is lathered, it's time to go deeper. And this is where tools come in. I use this one for small brushes and this one for larger ones. And yes, if this looks like an anti-cellulite massager, you're absolutely right. For the longest time, I couldn't find anything that really cleans dense brushes properly, especially foundation or blush brushes. Most brush mats have very short textures, so they don't really get into the bristles, and foundation just sit at the base. But this one with longer and denser spikes works perfectly. You'll definitely find something similar at the drugstore, just pay attention to the texture. You want longer and tighter bristles. This is a synthetic brush, so I can be a bit more rough with it. But when it comes to natural brushes, I'm much more gentle. Now I rinse everything thoroughly using the same tools. It's very important that no soap is left inside the bristles. And look at this, it actually cleans right at the base of the brush. That's exactly what we need. Some people might think this method is too aggressive, especially with tools like this. And yes, there is a belief that natural brushes shouldn't even be washed with water. But here's my take. I'm a makeup artist and my makeup brushes, both natural and synthetic, have been with me for 5 to 8 years. Some of them I wash almost daily and they're still doing great. For me, brushes are tools and they have to be clean. Quick cleansers are great when you're in the rush, but they don't replace proper cleaning. So I'd rather sacrifice a bit of longevity than risk my skin or my clients. Also, the better brush quality, the better it survives frequent washing. For work, I wash brushes after every client. For personal use, less often, especially for powder products, but I still try to do it at least once a week. Alright, let's move on to sponges. And yes, these are my personal sponges that my cats love to steal. One has regular foundation and the other one has Lawn Wear Estee Lauder Double Wear. So first, we need to fully soak the sponge. Sponges absorb product deep inside, so if we want to get it out, we need water to help push it out. Then I lather it really well, almost like pushing the soap inside the sponge. And then I squeeze everything out. And repeat, lather, absorb, squeeze until the sponge is completely clean. This one is done, but the Lawn Wear one, not so easy. This foundation didn't fully wash out of my sponge, and you can still see it inside my brush as well. So now it's time to deal with Lawn Wear products. We'll need an oil-based makeup remover. Don't forget to shake the bottle first so the two phases mix. I apply it directly where the product is stuck and let it sit for a bit. Same thing for the sponge. I apply generously, work it in, and as you can start squeezing, you'll see the foundation dissolve and come out. Perfect! Alright, now we need to remove the remaining pigment and deal with the oil residue. First, I use regular soap, and it works great to make the brush and the sponge perfectly clean. But sometimes it can't remove the excess oil from the remover, so I go in with the dish soap. It's an amazing degreaser, removes everything. And after that, I rinse everything really well again. Perfect! Now for something even tougher, waterproof liners and Lawn Wear lipsticks. You can wash it with soap forever, and the pigment will still stay. So instead, I take a cotton pad with the same remover and make a little compress. I let it sit and break everything down. The goal is to remove as much pigment as possible with the cotton pad first. Then, soap takes care of the remaining product. A couple of rounds and it's perfectly clean. Alright, sometimes I want my sponges to feel extra clean inside, and I have two methods for that, but quick disclaimer. I'm just sharing what I personally do. I'm not telling you to do the same. I don't know how your sponge will react, so if you try it, just be careful. Method 1. Rubbing alcohol. I soak the sponge with rubbing alcohol or a liquid alcohol-based hand sanitizer, really working it into the center. Let it sit, then rinse it thoroughly with water to make sure there is no alcohol left inside. Perfect, clean and ready to use. Method 2. Hot water. This one is inspired by baby bottle sterilizing. I put the sponge in a pot, pour boiling water over it, and press it down with a spoon. Then keep it simmering on low heat for 1 to 2 minutes. Then I add cold water. Important, don't squeeze it right away with your hands. It's still hot inside, so I press it with a spoon first. And yes, it gets that boiled laundry smell, very nostalgic for me. Again, just sharing my experience, be careful with this. The sponge material can react very differently. Regular washing is enough for brushes, but sometimes I want extra disinfection as well. In that case, after washing, I use an alcohol-based brush cleanser. I have cinema secrets, but honestly, even a liquid alcohol-based hand sanitizer works. But after, I personally like to rinse it out as well, even though brush cleansers are designed to be used without rinsing. Alright, everything is clean but still wet. So what's next? I take a clean, thick towel and gently squeeze out excess water. Then I lay the brushes flat, making sure the bristles keep their shape. Usually they dry overnight, but it depends on your room conditions. Sponges also need airflow. Never store them in a closed bag. That's how you get mold, by the way. But what if you need your brushes right away? Good news! Synthetic brushes for cream products can be used almost immediately. Just towel dry them well. But for natural brushes, I don't recommend this regularly, but in emergencies, you can use a blow dryer. Just make sure the brush is well towel dry first. Use low heat and low airflow, and always dry from the base to tips. Make sure that you never overheat the base. The glue can melt and ruin the brush. And there we go! My blush brush is ready to use. It's just a bit fluffier now. So let's fix that. For brush shape, there are special nets, brush guards. Some people use them on wet brushes. I tried it, but it didn't work for me. The brushes didn't dry properly and sometimes smelled damp. So I use them only on fully dry brushes, mostly for big fluffy ones. I put the guard on and store them right away. And that's it! The brushes are ready for your next makeup look. Alright, that's it for today. I hope your brushes are clean, fresh, and satisfying to use. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you use to wash your brushes and your favorite tricks. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss my next one. Bye!